Hello, our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today is our episode 116. Wow, I cannot imagine. Time really flies, right? And today we are focusing on the breakthrough. Breakthrough, your content value and impact. For our visionary entrepreneurs, life changers, how are you thinking about your intention in your intention every day when you think about your content? Many of you maybe think like a content is like, oh, I need how I put my content more attractive and get more clients, right? That's very natural for every entrepreneur and business owner to think that every day. And some are of us maybe like even bothered every day. Oh, what they're thinking like, what could I create? Or maybe they're out of their inspirations or ideas, right? And many of them maybe get stuck in, and that's why quite many entrepreneurs not really so present in the market or creating content, and many of them do not even understand the importance of creating great content. And so I have been creating content for quite all these years. Initially I was not even thinking about it initially, right? Let's think about all the content. Initially I was driven by my passion, by my purpose. Just every day you cannot hold to from sharing your passion. But there was a shift. There's quite some shifts I want to share with you. Initially I was focusing more on my passion or how I could help other people, right? My focus was me, and of course I want to help so many people, but I did not fully understand the market. So the more I was thinking about, oh, my purpose, this is my purpose, this is my passion, oh, this should be good, oh, this kind of thing I create, right? This kind of program or this kind of offer should be great to help others. So everything's like in your assumption. And my focus was still on my passion. Okay, so I was not putting not much of like a focus or attention in how I should understand my market, how I should get into their heart or mind to understand what they are needing, right, or what they are desiring for. And but through the years, I learned all those lessons, right? These like business lessons and also entrepreneurship big lessons, and more and more I realized. I need this shift. And today we're talking about a breakthrough, right? This was my first breakthrough. It's like I was thinking why my business was not like starting up, it was not like really growing. And then I learned about the idea about the niche, right? And learned about how to really figure out my niche that is totally aligned with my market, to clarify it and to simplify it, and also to really connect with my market. So that's a first number one breakthrough. And then I learned from so many like masters and the great mentors in the market, and more and more get into the clarity and more confidence into my niche. But that's not all, right? And then from the observation from all those kind of mentors, masters, they're sharing in the market, and so many times I was so touched. It's like they're what they're sharing, and there's like a misunderstanding, even though we are using content to describe it, but what they are sharing is not content. It's truly what they truly believes, and what this true values is, what they think this value could contribute to other people's lives. So the intention, we were talking about the intention when you're thinking about creating content. Do not just think about content, right? Content sounds like very cool, very cold actually. It's just like information or education, right? Materials, or even though it's like inspiration, it could still be like quite cold. It's still like something like it's for like for marketing purpose, for sales purpose, and everyone's every day is like just being haunted or being like so obsessed about, oh, I need to get I meet that kind of a target. I need to have this many of clients or needs, right? The lumber game. Some of you maybe heard that about the people talking about them. Oh, it's just a lumber game. And every day it's just like marketing, sales, right? And talk about the content. It's like, oh, they create this. The intention and the purpose is to really attract your needs, attract your ideal clients. So content become really like a functional, and it's just like a mechanism, or like it's just like materials or information to get the results. And so that makes content so many of us will see oh, like sales pitches, right? There's so many sales pitches, and they think that as content, as strategic content. Yeah, it sounds like in the marketing kind of a description, marketing and sales, it is strategic content and to attract more needs and clients and convert, right? All these people that use this kind of words, convert the needs into your clients. All those so like marketing and strategic kind of way to describe content. But I found that way is misleading people more and more now. It's like misleading people now, feeling like a content. That's why people are using ChatGPT, right? Those AI technology, right? And software application to create their content. Another day I even learned from online like a guru in the market who looks like quite successful, making a lot of money, and he's teaching people how to use all those kind of online software to create your video. For example, five minutes video, how you use ChatGPT to create your script, and use some like online application to convert that into your like audio, and then another application turn the audio into video, and the further one, and it's just like how to totally use everything online like AI, right, to create your video quicker, or your content, script, audio, video, everything like quicker and more in like a manufacturing kind of way, right? Think about those manufacturing kind of a time and big manufacturing, right? Everything is how to become efficient, more efficient, faster, save your time and save your energy, and you just use all this online application because it just they teach you just input the title, the requests, like you are the demander, request the ChatGPT and all these online applications to generate that results for you, and then you can quickly share that content. So like now everybody's taking like a majority of people, I would not say everybody, but the majority of people is taking content. It's so mechanical, I feel. And I actually did that experiment. I followed that guru's teaching and like put, for example, I put this title like how to create a successful online business, right? I put into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT did list around like 10 items, like a key bullets, or how you can create your successful online business, and from what you passionate about and what you're good at, that, right? It's like it's so, how to say that, so the content is so cliche, or it's just like so general, so on the surface, right? It sounds like it's right, sounds very logical, very right. And yeah, if you follow, but if you really read about it and follow about it, I'm not sure if you can really get inspired. But anyway, I was doing that experiment, right? Input this content into an online application to see what they can generate. It took forever, and very interesting, in that video application, they need you put a sentence by sentence, and they give you some like video script. It's already generated there, but it's not really fully relevant with what you are meant to be. And even though it's like a little bit fancy, like because with music, right, with a little bit like a video clip, and then adding the sentence you generate from ChatGPT, took forever. That's another thing. But it's just like after generated, I did not really enjoy that. I did not really feel that's like, I feel like it's just like so machine, so mechanical, and so robotic. I would describe it like that. I did not feel like touched. Even like, also I did not enjoy that process, by the way. As an entrepreneur, if you use all this kind of like a ChatGPT or online applications to generate your video, I feel like at that time I'm only like a video editor or use those like content. It's just like you become a technician. I did not enjoy that process at all. So I just use that process to generate use one sentence, generate like 3 or 5 seconds of video, and then I stopped it. I was wondering, like, I know some technicians could do that, and they've already been teaching many technicians doing that quickly. Editors, right, technicians generated and maybe sell it. I just feel like entrepreneurs, if you really want to enjoy your passion business, especially if this is what the business you are called to do, like on your purpose, I would suggest you not to do that. Like I personally prefer, right, to use my cell phone, when I get inspiration, get a great spot, really I want to share. For example, yesterday I was on the Fire Island beach. I was collecting shells. At that time, I just want to share, right? And then just grab my cell phone and start my Instagram and the live video. I know it's not like a fancy compared with those industrial and let's say engineering kind type of robotic kind of video, right? It's not like compared with that, it's not professional. But at that spot, I enjoyed it. I just feel like that connection. Here, this is the truth. When you create a content, the content is not just content. Your intention is not just to attract more needs, convert more clients. If that's your business, that's your process, you will feel miserable actually. You may make more money, but what's the meaning of your business, right? You are called to create your business to what? To help people, to bring the values to people's lives, to help them solve problems, to bring the great inspirations to their life, and even help them to transform people. So even though it's not professional video, but I enjoyed it. And I also feel this kind of videos also those ones I listen to my masters. Those videos are when they are on the spot, present. For example, Tony Robbins or Dean Grossassi, when they are in the basement or outdoor, they were exercising, all this on the spot, like a real human being. You connect with people. That kind of a connection is a level one, right? It's a level one. It's really super important. But those engineering type kind of robotic kind of videos, I do not feel that kind of connection. Even when you create it, you do not feel that connection at all. Even you do not connect with yourself. How could you connect with those ones you want to help? But I know quite some people will still keep that way. They will use that way to manufacture their content and to make it quick, efficient, and play the number game and convert, right? So if you pursue that, I'm not against you. You can do that. But here I'm sharing my experience, how you can fully enjoy this process, enjoy as a creator. As a creator, enjoy this creation, enjoy this creative kind of process. And today we're talking about also a breakthrough. That's the second breakthrough actually. The first was totally understand your niche, right? Who you are helping, what kind of problems you are helping them solve, or what kind of desires you are helping them fulfill. And that's level one. And then now level two is really what do you create? When you understand your niche, what do you create to connect with them? And the intention is really connect with them and then contribute the values and help impact their life positively. Okay, so that's our true intention. And that's the intention could help you, both you and your audience, your clients, to connect. And that's super important, that level of connecting on your heart level, your mind level, and even your soul level. That's the best connection. And that's also the true meaning of your business, that you can contribute the values to other people. And many research showed that without that, when you can really change other people's life, right? By connecting with them, especially for our visionary entrepreneurs and life changers, coaches here. I know maybe there are some other technician kind of a job, skills types of job. They just provide kind of a product or content or whatever to help people, skills level. That's easier. You may not necessarily need a heart or soul connection, right? But for our visionary entrepreneurs, coaches, if you really want to help people change their lives, you want to connect with them, you want to contribute value, and you want to impact their lives. And I will share with you a 6 level of content we're talking about. And all those things, actually we teach those 6 level of content in our Content Freedom Challenge. It's really content is not a mechanical function anymore. It's really a freedom. When you want to own your content freedom, you want to connect with people, you want to contribute values to transform their life. So there are 6 levels of content. From the level 1 is just basically give people visibility. It just share things, let people know that you are doing this business or you are providing this kind of services, right? Let people know you. That's a very basic like information providing information, right? And here I actually have I could not, by the way, I could not share this photo with you. This is like a 6th level of content. I have a very beautiful like a slide teaching that in our content freedom challenge. So the next one, the first one is just like information, right, to have the visibility. The next level is the very interesting, kind of interesting information, entertaining content that give people, call people's attention, right? Call people's attention. And people's attention span is very short. And when you create some creative content and very interesting content, sometimes it's like entertaining content, can really grab people's attention. That's a level 2. But then further, and by the way, many marketers, their level is at this level. They just grab people's attention. They call hook, right? Get people's like a hooking them, and then provide whatever they are selling, right? So that's like many advertisements focus on this level. But then the third one, third level is really good resonated content that will give people impression. And then further on is inspiring content, inspiring and creative content that will give people, bring the inspirations into your life, right? Every day, if you some good content, you get inspirations. That's good, and that's like it's already contributing some certain level of values when you give people new inspirations. And then further, when you can create a thought-provoking content, touch people's mind, that's it's like you are impact people's lives, right? You get into their mind, maybe change their thinking and change their perspective. Right, that's impact. That's great. Like how to say that mindset. It may change people's mindset, change their perspective, change the way they're looking and thinking or believing in something. Right, that's like a great impact already. And now the 6th level. When you have the soul inquiring and intriguing kind of content, that kind of transcending kind of content, touch people's soul. And shift their beliefs and shift their that personal belief and faith and emotionally as well, from one level to another level. And you basically like transform people's lives, transform them from where they are to the next level, where they can see the higher like a vision, see better of themselves, have a bigger belief and a vision about their future, have a better belief in who they are and what they could accomplish. That's transformation. Okay, so totally 6 levels. And in our Content Freedom Challenge, we teach you how to create your content from those 6 levels, right? From the beginning to like to really evolve yourself or transcend yourself to the next level. So how to really master your content to create better values and impact other people's lives. And definitely I would invite you to attend our challenge, a Content Freedom Challenge, for 5 days. And then beyond that 5 days, every day we have a like teaching, right? And it's on your demand, the best part, on your demand at any time you want. And you can choose any week you feel like now you can concentrate every day just 1 hour. Listen to our course and then create, based on the guidance, create your content. And more better than that, we added continuous support. So if you join our Content Freedom Challenge as a member, then not just the 5 days challenge, many of those challenges out there, right? After you finish 5 days, you're on your own. We added our continuous support. Like every week we have a live coaching and implementation session together, at least 1 hour, and we help you answer any of your questions based on your learning and based on your practice, help you create, give you feedback, and then you could implement right away. And to check the market response, right? And to that if we do that continuous every week, you don't know how much really like a creativity and how much creation and also the impact you could generate. I've been doing this like really weekly, for example, this Momentum Monday every week. And now it's our 116th episode. I'm still so creative. And also I'm on this breakthrough journey. And every week even every day, I've been breakthrough myself, my older self, even though I'm like keep growing, right? I keep growing every day. Myself like I give me myself that challenge, content challenge, and my intention is not just like needs or clients, those numbers, right? My intention is the value, the impact, the contribution to people's lives. That's my intention, and also because of that intention, I'm aligning it the content creation process with my purpose, with my passion, with my vision, and I'm fully enjoying it. So that's the beauty of content creation. Like when you create it, when you're focusing on how to contribute the values, you really like break through yourself as well. Like every day I've been learning, like now I'm on the, every day I've been on the 365 days reading challenge on Instagram. Every day I share that live video around 30 to 40 minutes. I read and share my inspirations. I fully enjoy that. And every day I'm growing myself, break through myself. And every day I'm in that more creative process. And now, as you can say, 116 episode. I never repeated myself. And every week we have a new episode, new momentum, right? And new values and new contributions, new creativities, and new like alignment with myself, with my purpose, and also contribution to my audience. So this is like a great journey. You want to challenge yourself. Take this freedom, content freedom challenge every day to break through yourself. Don't stay in that comfort zone. For example, now today I create new things, right? And tomorrow I will have a new learning, recognition, perspective, and also challenge myself to get into a new genius zone. And by the way, don't worry about that. You will ever get maybe end of your inspiration or creativity. We are unlimited. We are infinite creator, just like our creator, right? Our God, our universal intelligence. Doesn't matter what's your faith. We are created with unlimited, infinite imagination, creativity, and that potential. And especially if you are fully aligned with your purpose, your passion, that's what actually we teach through our coaching. Every time of our coaching, we focus on our audience, our students, their true purpose, their true self. And every one of you is unique. It's totally different. Okay, even though you may have we have shared similar desires, pursuits, right, and inspirations. Maybe we have that similar, but our purpose, our passion, our specific mission, and our momentum could be totally different. Even though we are talking about online business, we're all there's so many people are doing online business, right? But my message, my purpose, my image, my vision, totally different from another person. So every one of you have that unique, unlimited potential. Okay, so that's really our treasure, unlimited treasure. We could dig, we could really discover, and we could create, we could generate. We are the creator. So that's the purpose of our Content Freedom Challenge. We focus on your creators, your creators' unique characters, your unique potential, and your gifts. Every one of us, we will help you to unleash your unlimited potential and that gifts. So that's an amazing journey, and we can't wait to invite you to join us. Okay, and make sure that you will check after my video. Okay, I will put this link under my video about our Content Freedom Challenge. We can't wait to welcome you. Okay, can't wait to welcome you to join our challenge together. And every after you learn this 5-day challenge, every day we from content purpose, content art, content science, content strategy, and content movement. From this the essences level, there are 4 levels of teaching. From essence, the highest level, right, to the and maybe it's talking about from the lowest level. Majority of people focus on tactical level, like skills, this kind of tactic, and that all this kind of tricks, right, tips. That's a tactical level teaching. And then we have the strategy level teaching, and things more strategic and more long-term, and how it works, right. And then the 3rd level is principle. The principle is really why it's working and how it's working. And then the highest level is essence. The essence is about who you truly are, why you are doing all these things, right? What's your purpose? Why you are doing this? What's your mission? Why this is making difference, right? So that's we're teaching all this, our content, creating our content freedom from all those 4 levels. So when you have implementation, will actually help you to generate the movement only you can need. And also from the essence, right, yourself, your purpose, your vision, to more principle level and your strategy level, and specifically aligned with your niche and with your market, with the solution you are providing, to the tactical, the tips, how you can implement it every time to really resonate with your market, and also connect from the mind to your heart, to your soul level, to truly connect with your audience and then contribute the values, generate that impact only you can generate, so that both you and your audience will have that kind of a deep connection and also fulfillment kind of a feeling. And that's where you can help transform other people's lives the most. All right, so we can't wait to, and further, like those 6 levels of content levels, will teach all those at the detail level, how you can create. Maybe now you sometimes feel like, oh, you're getting stuck in and you don't know what to create, and you just like, oh, don't know what's my next step. And we will definitely help you to further clarify your purposeful and profitable niche. And that's where you can understand, and with that clarity you will understand why and what to create. And from there we will teach you all those kind of principles and strategies and tactics, and what kind of a hard formula, even formulas, right? And that's a strategy and tactical level, the formulas, how to create your content quick but also with great value and impact. All right, can't wait to see you in our Content Freedom Challenge, and make sure that you will double check our link and make sure that you register. And it's our membership, okay? You continue your membership. You just like register even for just 1 month. You can check how this is going on, if this is great for you, and then you can continue. If you love it, you continue your membership. Otherwise you can stop your membership anytime, okay? We will not chase you, we will just here. Basically it's just really try to help you and contribute our best values for you, because we believe that you are here with your great purpose and with your unique gifts, and don't waste it. If you are not presenting there every day, if you're not use that your magical power as a creator, if you're not using it every day, that's a big waste, okay? It's a big waste. And your market, your audience and your clients, they are waiting for you to help them with your unique gifts. If you are not presenting in the market, creating great content to help them, that's totally a big waste of yourself, and also a waste to help those ones who are waiting for you. All right, so we can't wait to help you to create the unique, beautiful, great content that only you can create, and to build up this connection and the values that you can contribute. And that's what waiting for you and calling you every day. So don't waste even 1 day, and do it now, okay? Truly do it now. And don't think too much, like overthinking of, oh, this is complicated, that is time consuming, all the things. Just put your vision, your focus on today. Just start it now. And then we will help you unleash that power belongs to you. And then to see what kind of magic, what kind of great value and impact you can create. We can't wait to witness that kind of a wonderful transformation and that kind of magical impact you could create in this world. And your fulfillment will be our biggest blessing and happiness, okay? And because it's my biggest purpose is really become your blessing. All right, so everyone, we look forward seeing you inside of our Content Freedom Challenge. Have a wonderful Monday and keep this momentum on. Okay, see you. Bye bye.